Someone said, TTar, do you think they should create 2 new legends for the Kanto region and Johto region that match Rayquaza in terms of lore and all? So this is kind of a good idea because every region kind of has lore to it, except Johto has one. So let's forget about Johto. But for Kanto, at least, do you think, let's say if they ever revisited Kanto, right? Do you think they should introduce like an actual new Kanto legend? Maybe explain like a mythology in Kanto's past?
That's an okay idea. The thing is, they did an all right job with
making it past about Mew.
Yeah, because the whole thing's about Mew and Mewtwo.
Kind of.
If anything, what you would tell me what you think about the idea. What if instead all we did was insert Mew into the equation?
You could, or you can introduce
like
a
Mew's
legend
a lot more involved in this one.
More involved, or you introduce a legendary that's related to Mew. So let's say Pokemon Legends in Kanto, and you're talking about a figure that is related to Mew back then. And that's the new legendary you introduce.
That'd be interesting. I just think Legends Mew, like the idea of it being tied around Mew in Kanto, and then eventually Mew being so, because you know why I was saying this? I would like if we saw Mewtwo get an X and Y form. So Mew's almost not got its flowers for a long time. In my opinion, I think Mew's like top notch. So what I want is like if a Legends Kanto talked more about Mew, because Mew has like an ancient Mew card, all these things that make it like very unique. I would love if we got more lore on Mew in a way that just made it look so insanely powerful for what it is. And then it gives even more like context as to why it's the perfect Pokemon to attempt to try to clone. So then you just respect Mewtwo that much more. And it's like that legend story just works. You know what I mean?
What do you think they could do to Mew? Give him like a form that it really is?
Maybe one idea you could do is it has a form, like maybe not an origin form, but something along the lines of that. And that form, it's almost like they tie it in a way where that's the Z form that Mewtwo can't hit.
Right. That's the thing.
So Mewtwo's got X, he's got Y, but there's like a proper version where Mew can only tap into.
Oh, he taps into both at the same time,
and he becomes like the Omega.
That's not a bad idea. If they go back to when's our next Kanto visit, bro? We just visited Kanto. It's gonna be a bit, but next time we visit Kanto, it'd be cool if they do something on Mew. So someone says Mew doesn't have a respective region, but Kanto has a focus on Mew. That's the thing.
What did you say? Mew doesn't have
Mew. It's not Mew is not like Kanto's legendary, but Kanto likes to investigate.
That's true. That's true. Actually, when you say it that way, that's actually true because Mew has just been like wandering since like no one even knows if it's Kanto unique. What's 151 in the Dex?
Mew.
Yeah, so it's almost just like 2 mystery.
He's like a bonus in the Dex.
Yeah,
the Dex is really just 150.
He's 2 mystery. But I was saying like I really love that Kanto story just because when you would go to Cinnabar Island, you're like they have all these journals left behind of them trying to clone Mew, like that stuff. Yeah. But you're right. I think there's something important about like Mew's not super uniquely like tied to Kanto.
So they could introduce stuff. I thought when we were doing Let's Go stuff that they teased Melmetal and Melton. So I thought they were about to introduce new Kanto Pokemon and be like, this is a legendary from Kanto you didn't know existed. I don't even know